This is the 15th row.
One interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Kayla, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. Like seeing these whales up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will give you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. Viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Wonder, and our whales will help show you some of their physical characteristics. designed for getting a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like their eyes are in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. The eyes are actually right in front of that white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, and that helps stabilize them when they swim. It also helps them regulate their body temperature. There's no bones or muscles inside, which is why it may curve over. The flippers on either side of the body are called pectoral flippers, and that's used for steering and stopping. Each one of those has 5 bony digits inside, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes, and that's the killer whale's engine. That can propel them up to speeds of 30 miles per hour, which could be as fast as some speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Killer whales often use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap may be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap in order to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Slap is also an important form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off of the beaches. Watch as Keith shows you a similar behavior right here. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. Watch as our whales show you a similar wave-making technique, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales developed around the world. You just saw these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have a couple of very brave volunteers that are going to be coming down and feeling the power of those waves. Come on down, you guys. Everybody give them a big round of applause. All right, take a seat right there and hold on tight. Keep cheering for them, guys. They're about to feel this 55-degree salt water. It looks like our largest male Ulysses may be the one trying to get them wet. Oh, and he got everybody else wet in the process. Good job, guys. High five. All right, you guys can come on back up. Now, because killer whales live in every part of the ocean, it's no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen behind me is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how can a killer whale size prey on a whale that size in the wild? It's all because they're the ultimate team players.
That's your brother.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the pool. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Now, play is an important part of everyday life for a killer whale. It's how they teach young whales to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas are constantly interacting and showing their playful side both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. on rocks when they can. We see our whales do this here, just like whales in British Columbia. Orcas will also imitate each other in the wild. We see it here where our whales are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Playful behavior does have a purpose. In hunting, a tail whip may be used to stun fish, but today it's going to be stunning all of you. Now we care for our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales in our care even take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, they can roll over and show us their tail flukes, which helps when taking a voluntary blood sample. This allows us to make sure they're staying nice and healthy.
Got me wet.
Got you wet?
Not wet.
What's the trick?
They can even slide up onto a scale like you see Orca doing in this video. That allows us to keep monitoring their weights.
Step on the scale. I'm late today.
We can also take breast samples from their blowholes because of these trusted relationships that we've built here day after day. Now I want to introduce you all to a very, very special whale. Go ahead and give him a big round of applause while he comes on up. This is Keith. And Keith is our 30-year-old male, and he is one of our biggest boys, being about just over 10,000 pounds. He has inspired millions all around the world, and I hope he's continued to inspire.
Of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
for coming to today's Orca Encounter. We hope you've gained a greater appreciation for these amazing animals. Have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld.